All right, welcome back. It's 9:15. We have a lot going on. We've been watching this severe thunderstorm warning up in northwestern Oklahoma for quite a while. This has been severe warned since around 7 o'clock. It's dropped golf ball sized hail. It's been in Woodward County for about 2 hours. And you can see on the side of our screen, we have Amanda and we have Shane. Shane's right there on the west side of the storm. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 9:45. It's nearly stationary, although it is kind of growing to the south away from Woodward. We're watching for Sharon. There's Highway 34, Harmon down to Vici watching for you, but it's not moving very quickly. Still warned for sort of the half-dollar ping pong sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind threat. It's also produced some wildfires south of Fargo, Oklahoma. Let's take Shane shot full. He's been sort of on the outskirts of this fire. This was from a cloud to ground lightning strike, and Shane will be the first one to tell you, in this part of Oklahoma, they have not seen a lot of rain. A lot of that going around here in the state, and you can see they're working on that fire. Shane's watching this closely. I want to go to Amanda's shot as well, because she's sort of on the outskirts of this severe thunderstorm warning. Amanda, she's watching this storm too. You've been on a couple storms today, Amanda. What stands out to you near Moreland there as you look into this severe thunderstorm? Amanda?
Yeah, Joseph. So we're just right here north of Moreland, and you're looking to the southwest part of this storm. And what stands out is it's just such a slow mover, and it has been, gosh, for the past couple of hours, just so slow moving. And but anyway, we're just been out here keeping an eye on the storms that have went up. Ours that we had earlier had quickly went up, but disintegrated as soon as we really got to it. But we're out here, and we're going to head northwest Oklahoma to usher in these storms that are going to be moving in from Kansas, Joseph.
Yeah, that's right. This is probably the storm of the evening at this point. It's still producing hail. There's a tiny little hail core here on radar that I'm seeing on Storm Impact. It's on the south end of the storm. There's Shane's shot with the fire. Let's go back to Weather 5. And yeah, just one little hail core there southeast of Shane that's pushing to the south. So I'm watching for Harmon. You're not under severe thunderstorm warning, but still going as this thing cycles there in southern Woodward County. What Amanda's talking about and what we're going to end up doing here in the next couple hours is positioning to the north. See this big complex of storms? It's producing 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts up in southwestern Kansas. And this is going to start to move into Oklahoma around the 10 to 11 o'clock hour. So just down the line, we'll be watching this closely. Severe thunderstorm watch for this part of the state goes until 2 a.m. And what will likely happen is that this watch will be extended down into central and southern Oklahoma as our wind threat and even a low-end tornado threat rolls in right down to the metro. We have an upgrade, a 3 out of 5 enhanced risk upgrade. Not so much for the winds to get any stronger than 80, that's possible, but when I see an upgrade to a 3, an enhanced risk, it means the volume of storm reports are probably going to come up here across central and northern Oklahoma for wind. There is a tornado risk, don't get me wrong, it's low, but wind is going to be the primary concern, 70 to 80. We could even see some isolated 80-plus mile-per-hour winds across central Oklahoma and northern Oklahoma, mixed in with some golf ball-sized hail too. So as we go to Predictor, your timeline here, we still have some of these storms kind of hanging in Oklahoma at 10 o'clock, and then as we work our way to midnight, that's when this big complex out of Kansas is now a couple counties deep into Oklahoma. It spreads to the south. The timeline risk for OKC is about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock for the South Metro. That's when we see the 70 to 80 mile-per-hour wind threat move in. Power outages are not out of the realm of possibilities. Charge your phone up. Make sure you're staying weather aware for those 3 hours or so from 1 to 3 to 4 o'clock. By the end of this event, around 5, 6 a.m., storms will be kind of moving out, and then the morning commute looks soggy, improving by the end of the morning into the afternoon. There's the cell that Shane's on, by the way. You can see it as we look over Lake Hefner. We're warm, we're humid. We have the energy for storms. The heat index has been in the 90s, 100s. We have just enough wind, too, to keep this interesting with the tornado risk. So it's going to be a stormy night in the 70s and 60s. And then once we get to the morning, the storms are out. There will be a cold front that moves in, and it's going to kind of wipe out our storm risk. There still is a tiny risk in the morning. We'll keep the red panel on, but Monday afternoon doesn't look bad. We'll have highs in the 80s. There is a secondary severe risk that rolls in through the afternoon and evening on Tuesday. We're going to be monitoring that for wind and hail. And really, this cold front on Monday, it knocks our temperatures down, but it kind of opens up an unsettled pattern every single day as we head through the work week. So any one of these 5 days through the first 5 here could go severe for wind and hail. It's just that type of pattern we're in here in late June. A stormy pattern, not too hot. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Looks like a more summer-like outlook starts to peek in by next weekend. We're making a run near 100 by the end of the 5+5 day. And you're up to date on your latest First Alert forecast.